250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here.
Footage has now been released of that deadly police shooting of an airman inside his home. This happened in Florida. Roger Forston was killed last week by a sheriff's deputy who was responding to calls of a domestic disturbance. Now, his family says the deputy had the wrong apartment. That deputy is now on leave as the shooting is being investigated. Nikki Batiste has more. We have to warn you here. These images are extremely upsetting.
This newly released body cam video shows an Okaloosa County deputy arriving at the home of Senior Airman Roger Forston's apartment door, responding to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance. The deputy knocks 3 times. After the first knock, he steps off to the side. No one answers, and he knocks 2 more times, identifying himself. The video is partially blurred.
Sheriff's office, open the door!
Seconds later, Forston opens the door.
Step out.
He's seen holding a handgun that was legally owned, according to his family. The deputy orders him to step back, then fires.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! 312, shots fired. Suspect down.
He was ready to kill someone.
Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aiden says his department released the video to be transparent.
No determination has been made as to whether the deputy's actions were justified or not.
Forston's mother, Mika, says her son was FaceTiming with his girlfriend during the shooting. The girlfriend told the family the deputy said something not on the body cam video released today.
They just said, oh yeah, he shot up. He shot up. My baby was shot up.
Forston's family says he was alone and grabbed his gun only after he heard aggressive knocking on his door.
Hell
He
yeah.
threw his people and saw no one. Forston's family claims the deputy went to the wrong apartment.
Roger was a gift from God.
He was a patriot, and so he respected authority. Why the police didn't respect him? That's the question.
For CBS Mornings, I'm Nikki Batiste.
So disturbing. Yes. So many questions because the sheriff's deputy identified himself, but that knocking was aggressive, and the airman, a decorated airman.
Who's licensed to carry a gun.
Yes, licensed to carry a legal gun.
So I see why he got the gun.
It was a disturbing call. But by the way, the footage leading up to that is a neighbor taking the sheriff's deputy to that door. And apparently it's the wrong apartment of, where this domestic disturbance.
Wrong apartment, you dumbass, because there's another video where the woman said there was a woman. First off, why are you in people's business? This is why that woman got that boy killed. And I think that woman was white. I'm gonna play another video for y'all after this.
Whatever the neighbor heard, so.
I'm just thinking it's Mother's Day this Sunday, and his mom is,
devastated.
for the first time in her life, not going to have her baby.
Newly obtained police dispatch audio reveals the first call came in around 4 p.m. on May 3rd about a physical disturbance in progress.
Don't have any further other than a male and female. It's all fourth-party information through the front desk at the leasing office.
Around 4:29 p.m., the 4-minute police body camera video begins with an Okaloosa County, Florida sheriff's deputy arriving on the scene.
Saying that it happens frequently?
This lady right here is the one who got that boy killed. This lady right here is the one that got that boy killed. Because you don't know what she told the police officer. Oh, I think she's being murdered. She being said. So you're putting unnecessary urgency upon the police officer's mind. He think he's going there to save some woman's life, and come to find out there was no woman inside the apartment. That was his girlfriend. Wrong house. So this woman right here to y'all left, right here. To the left, to the left.
Okay.
But this kind of sounded like it was getting out of hand.
A woman at the complex tells the deputy she heard yells and a slap coming from the apartment 2 weeks ago, but wasn't sure exactly where it came from.
2 weeks ago.
Eventually, she directs the deputy to 4th floor apartment 1401, the home of 23-year-old Senior Airman Roger Forston, saying the girl who made the call about the physical disturbance sounded scared. At 4:31 p.m., the deputy knocks once with what you're about.
So This happened 2 weeks ago. And if if the girl's getting slapped up, the actual girlfriend's getting slapped up. So this neighbor is calling on the behalf of somebody else. This is why I say I mind my business. You don't know what's going on, because when you send a police officer out there, especially on a black man, you potentially signing his death certificate. And that's what that white woman just did. Nosy. Ain't none of your damn business. Let's go. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News Channel, baby. I'm your host, Michael T. Porter. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. And I'm bringing this great news to you like no other. But before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Pass me around Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms, and y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys like to support the channel, Cash App $Michael US. Also, check out my Spotify podcast, the 250 Gemstones Culture Podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Oh man. US Airman. Did y'all see that mess? Black King gunned down only at 23. That cop was ready to kill some. Y'all see that mess? And that woman needs to be locked up. She said it happened 2 weeks ago. And she said now it's just getting out of hand. Well, nobody called from that apartment. Nobody. If it's serious enough to get the cops involved, how come nobody from that apartment where she alleged the woman was getting beat up on, how come the phone call wasn't made from that address, the actual address where she was getting her butt whooped? She didn't know, because nobody was getting their butt whooped because his girlfriend wasn't even in the freaking home. They're on a video call. That man was home alone with a cute little dog. You see that cute little white dog, like some type of terrier. He's just home alone, and he's bum, because the reason why he grabbed this gun, because there's a lot of people pretending to be officers, and these officers know that. This officer was a racist. This officer was ready to kill something, because as an officer, you have to get down to the bottom of it. And you banging on the door aggressively, going off what some civilian said. I can say somebody have a bomb. And I wonder what's going to happen to this white woman who called the police on this man. When you call the police, this is why I'm very skeptical. If there's lightning and stuff going on, yo, I'm sorry, yo, there's a bad storm out here in Dallas. So there's going to be a lot of boom and banging. But if I call the police, I don't like dealing with police, but if I absolutely have to call the police, it's going to have to be something like I actually saw the girl, like, damn, he's whooping her behind. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's going to react different. Me as a man, if I'm a hero at the end of the day. That's how I feel. Like, I protect the ones that can't protect themselves. So if I see a girl and your instincts tell you, oh, this man about to take her life, he beating her senseless. You know what I mean? Then I'm probably gonna step in, but that's dangerous for me because he might have a gun. Mind your damn business. There's different levels. See, that's what I'm saying. You people that are sheltered, you got to get out there and see. I know when a couple's arguing, they about to get into it. Let me step away. Or if he's already hitting on her, or if they're hitting each other, still ain't gonna call. They just getting a little scrap because they probably scrapping at home. I'm talking about I may have to call the police. I may have to whoop his ass or do something because me as a man, I can't live with myself knowing that this woman, I could have helped this woman save her life. It's a double-edged sword. This man could have blown me away. But if I see her, he's actually, bam, he's actually beating her, I'm gonna have to jump in and call the public. Hey man, this nigga about to kill this girl. Bro. I can't have it on my conscience, like, me as a man. Oh, I'm like that with everybody. If you my homie and say you got a beef with somebody else, I can't live with myself knowing that I gotta see you again and I ain't do nothing when them niggas was jumping you. When them niggas was jumping you, at the same time, I'm putting myself into some shit because what them dudes is gangbang. What them niggas have nothing to live for. Now they come up, oh, you was with that homeboy, you with him. Hell yeah, I'm with him. Now what? Because now you have to get in that mode. It's time to go kill something. You got to get in that mode that I'm ready to go. You know, that's why I say it's very important, fellas, to get your finances straight. Make sure you got money coming in, to make sure your family's straight, just in case you gotta do a little time, just in case a nigga hit you up. You got prepare for these type of things. I'm always prepared. I do my best to be prepared. So this white woman called the police, and the police, brum, 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 brum. And I want to know, did she say he was black? I'm pretty sure she said it was black. Now, if she didn't, okay. So, if he's not racist, this man definitely needs to be off the force. Cause I got more stories coming about these exposing these corrupt, sorry-ass policemen. And I'm gonna tell you another reason why I don't call the police, because a lot of times niggas in the hood will call it, they're trying to change their life around. Okay, let's do it. Because they've been through the whole legal process. They've seen it all. The raping, the killing, the crooked police, the good police. They see how the legal system boxed them in to where you have to do it their way. So the hood niggas, not saying they snitching like we're gonna be domestic, their girlfriends beating on, like, let me just call the cops on this girl because I ain't trying to go to jail. Or, you know, they get, every time the hood nigga get the street dude get the cops involved and trying to do the good thing, they go to jail. And a lot of dudes, they got warrants, they ain't trying to see no police, so it is all messed up. And this is another reason why, because these police, we don't know you. In the police mind, just because you have, it's a job, man. It's a dangerous job. Don't get me wrong, but all jobs are dangerous. A lot of jobs are dangerous. Oil rig, that's dangerous. That's far more dangerous than a cop job. You understand what I'm saying? So, cops in their mind, just because they have that badge, they handle you any type of way. You ain't reading no rights. What's the warrant? Why are you here? He going in, the way he was knocking aggressively, that cop was ready to kill something. And then so in CNN, the two stories, the first one was Good Day, Good Morning America. They said paid leave. No, they said leave. No, that cop he's still getting paid as this investigation takes place, and he's not gonna get fired. So you got this murdering lunatic with a badge and a gun on the police force. I am absolutely sick and disgusted at these they're people, they're human beings. You don't know if this dude been beat up or he was bullied. A lot of these cops been bullied when they were little. So if he ain't racist, he's just a person who abuses their authority, abuses that badge. He's not worthy to wear that damn badge. You put 6 rounds in the man. The way you knock him, he didn't knock like he was concerned about getting down to the bottom of the situation. Like I said, we don't know all what that white woman told him. And like, once again, if the US Airman girlfriend didn't call the police, why are you in other people's business? It's just getting out of hand, and then they try to lie and say he didn't. Was it going on? Okay, let's say the white woman was telling the truth. How is it that you call the police and you don't got the right address? So there's some miscommunication within that white witness and that police officer going to the wrong address. There was some miscommunication. How do you call the police and you don't know the exact unit in which the police needs to proceed to? Y'all flood my comments. What do y'all think about this US Airman getting shot 6 times in his chest on a false accusation by a complete stranger? 250 capital G News. I'm gone.